Hi, good afternoon. I'm Veronica Montgomery, Clinic and Patient Liaison Consultant here at the Fertility Hub. Throughout the current COVID-19 crisis, I've been writing a weekly blog examining all areas of crisis management, marketing, and communications. In these weekly blogs, I've examined most areas of crisis management and also all elements of marketing that have been affected by the clinics not only closing down, but then all the operational changes that need to be communicated to patients with the reopening of fertility clinics. So this week I'm focusing on something a little bit different, and that is how IT can enhance your marketing efforts. And I've consulted Kamal Patel of Airweb Solutions, who specialises in strategic IT systems for internal and external communications for fertility clinics. Because my questions were, how do you as marketeers get a full picture of the patient journey? So that's following from the very first patient inquiry, as they move through into the medical system, then they move into the laboratory system, then they move into the accounting system, and then success is logged back in the laboratory system. So I wanted to know how this multi-channel approach could be streamlined so that you, when you're marketing the clinic, actually know how long that process takes from a patient first inquiry through to when you're actually going to have a successful pregnancy test, and more importantly, when we can expect a healthy baby to arrive. I also asked Kamal about utilising testimonials. As we know, the strongest method of marketing is patient testimonials and word of mouth. So, in an ideal world, wouldn't it be wonderful if the marketing team are actually geared up and ready, expecting a healthy delivery, and you knew the date of new arrivals. As long as you've received that message that delivery went well, you can check in with the patient, you can deliver the special gift you have ready for them. And again, keeping that relationship going, that you can be checking in with patients throughout their journey because you know exactly where they're at in their pregnancy. I also want to talk about data capture because there's obviously multiple platforms that we use in the marketing plan and how we're capturing that data. And at the moment, that's quite easy to do digitally, but it's not easy to do offline. So those inquiries that come in via phone call, and also those people who were previously less active online who are more active online now. So how could we log the date of those inquiries? And when you see, especially in these challenging times of COVID, if you see once we've got over the backlog of patients, or depending on where you've got air travel restricted, if you're going to have gaps that you're not full for the next couple of months, how can we go back and speak to patients who've inquired previously? So again, Kamal will explain that data is captured through online and offline marketing channels. I was also keen to know of how we can measure staff productivity through IT systems, and we're in a very unique position with fertility clinics and the nurses not only handling patient inquiries but also having to be the sales team. So I say, for example, you might have Jane, who all the patients love. She gets referenced in every thank you letter. There's pictures, selfies taken with her when they're at the clinic. But when we actually look at the amount of calls that Jane handles in a day, on average she only speaks to 7 patients. But then when you look at her colleague Sue, she speaks to about 20 patients a day and converts 60% of her new patient inquiries. So using IT, could we establish, which nurses are key for sales and which are more hands-on and better for use in the clinic rather than doing new patient inquiries? And also, especially now, we know there's got to be cuts in the budget, and how can IT help to plan future marketing with no wastage? So if there was an integrated IT system, currently we're relying solely on Google Analytics to give those insights of what's working. So these leads that are generated, we want to be able to know where to focus the marketing efforts, because it's not all online. Very much what during lockdown it's been online, but we needed to broaden our marketing methods again. And again, we need more robust systems to ensure that all potential patients are in your target area are being reached. And so Kamal is going to explain to us how we can measure those telephone inquiries, word of mouth, and importantly, other doctor referrals. So the link to the blog is on the screen now. As usual, I love hearing from you, so my contact details are in the blog as well. So please do feel free to reach out to me with any marketing challenges that you're facing in your clinic right now, because I love to get a handle on where we are in the current market. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. Bye-bye.